Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear panelists. Many thanks, first of all, to the Dharma Alliance, the UN Alliance of Civilization, and the University of Peace for convening this timely and interesting discussion on peacebuilding, SDGs and Dharma cultures, and inviting us to bring our piece to it. I would like to start with a few words of context. We are halfway the deadline for the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, and we are leaving more than half the world behind. The SDG Progress Report, presented by the Secretary General ahead of the SDG Summit, which is going to take place in a few days, shows that only 12% of the SDG targets are on track. Countries are experiencing poverty levels not seen in a generation. Under current trends, 575 million people will still be living in extreme poverty in 2030. The climate emergency is accelerating at an alarming pace. We all know about it. And developing countries are buried under a mountain of debt, which constrains their ability to deliver on health, social protections, and other rights. And inequalities have reached unsustainable levels. We have 1/4 of humanity that lives in a conflict-affected area. And there are deepened division within and across countries, xenophobia, marginalization of minorities, and growing pressures on civic space and freedoms. So the challenges are immense, but it doesn't have to be this way. 75 years ago, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights charted a path towards a more just, equal, and peaceful world. And policies grounded on human rights build social justice, develop stronger economies, and forge stability. And this is the core message that our office is bringing to the SDG Summit, which provides us all with a real opportunity to reignite commitment on the tectonic shifts needed to rescue the 2030 Agenda, resume progress on human rights and the SDGs. So at this time of profound crisis, it's really essential to examine how cultures and religions provide levers to promoting solidarity, including international solidarity, peace, tolerance, compassion, fairness, all principles enshrined in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And culture plays an essential role in uniting people around the common values of our shared humanity. And this is why we really welcome the convening of this discussion to explore how the concept of Dharma and its emphasis on doing right, harmony, empathy, and mutual respect provide synergies and levers to realize human rights and resume progress on the SDGs. Colleagues, there's a very interesting momentum at the moment, really building up on the role of culture as of a pivotal enabler of sustainable development. The recent report by the Secretary General on SDG progress that I mentioned before underscores that culture provides people and communities with a strong sense of identity and social cohesion and contributes to more effective and sustainable development policies and measures at all levels. So the same report recommends greater consideration of the role of culture in supporting SDG achievement and really generate that kind of boost that we need right now to resume progress on SDG implementation between now and 2030. And this issue has been quite prominent in the discussion of the political declaration at the SDG summit. So we'll see the final text, but I'm quite optimistic that this issue will be recognized in that text.